Hey guys, welcome to Digital Learning Day. Just going to give you guys a very quick overview of screencasting. We'll call it 101. Screencasting to me is a very powerful tool. What is a screencast? A screencast basically is a digital recording of your computer screen output. So it's whatever you have on your computer, usually contains audio narration to explain a concept or an idea. So anything you can show on your computer, you could screencast. The uses of a screencast, basically to record information for material that may need to be revisited throughout the school year. So one of the ones that I have put together is how to write a bibliography or a reference list, something that the kids have needed over and over just to kind of walk through, because it's one of those things, if they don't do it every day, they forget how. Another use would be to record a lesson for when you would be absent. So if you know ahead of time that you're going to be absent, if you recorded, a quick 15-minute, here's the lesson, you can go over 15 minutes. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But you could theoretically have a student log into the teacher computer and pull it open on the smart board, and that way you could play for the entire class at one time, whatever activity it is that you want the students to be doing. I know in the past people have asked, well, can a student log into a teacher computer? Are they going to be able to have access to our files? They can't. Anything that you have saved on your desktop or in your network would not be available to the students. They can't get into your Google Drive or, your Gmail or any of those other things. They would log in as themselves and pull it open. Maybe you shared it, through a Gmail link. You could do that, and I'll show you guys how to do that in just a little bit. But think about the possibilities. You could have those put together and reuse them even from year to year. You might use a screencast as a how-to to share a process or a procedure. Maybe you want to do a science demonstration and you don't have all the tools for it in the classroom, but you want to do some type of demonstration, that you've even used a video to do, and then you can talk about the process or any other thing that you needed to. So some do's for a screencast: have a script or at least some type of outline. The more prepared you are, the less likely you are going to be to say or have kind of some weird pauses. Keep it as brief. 15 minutes is plenty of time, especially when dealing with 6th or 7th graders. Usually their attention span isn't very long. Same thing even for teachers. And keep it general if you plan to reuse it from year to year. And that was one of the mistakes that I have made several times, is being too specific. So some of your don'ts: don't move your mouse around too much, or you'll have a yellow circle that will follow it. Now you can always use that if you want to emphasize something, but I just wouldn't move the mouse around way too much. Don't talk too much about irrelevant things. Sometimes it's easy to kind of bird walk. That's, the power of a screencast is to really be able to focus on the information that you want to impart in a short amount of time. And then also don't be too specific. Don't give exact dates if you plan to reuse it, or exact specifications, if you plan to reuse from year to year. So the website that I like to use is screencast-o-matic.com. You can find it on any, you can look it up online. But the thing that I like about it, I know that the smartboard, I think, has a capability of doing some kind of screencasting, but for me, I don't have a smartboard, so this was the logical place that I started using, and so it's just the one that I am most familiar with. And the thing that I like about it, it does have tutorials on different things, very short videos. So I'm going to play just a quick video to let you guys see how it works. If I were to click start recording, which I could do right now, it tells me that it's already open. So I know that for right now, it wouldn't help you to try to take you through it right this second. So if I click the video part for you, you should be able to hear or see just the quick tutorial.
To get started, click the Start Recording button to go to the Screen Recorder page. If it's your first time, you may be prompted to download our Screen Recorder launcher to use the recorder from your browser. You can also click this link to install the recorder as a standalone application on your Windows or Mac PC, so you can run it outside the browser. After you get set up with the recorder launcher, then you can refresh the page to launch the recorder. When the recorder starts, you'll see a black and white frame with a menu for the recorder controls. You can choose to record just your screen, webcam, or both the screen and webcam using these buttons. The free recorder is limited to create 15-minute recordings, but you can upgrade to the Pro recorder to make it unlimited. You can drag and resize this frame to record anything on your screen, or choose from some standard HD sizes or full screen recording. It will be set up to record the default mic on your computer, or you can select a certain mic using this button. If you're on a Windows PC with Vista or later, then you can also record the computer audio if you have the Pro recorder. When you're ready to record, click the record button, and all of the action inside of the frame will be captured. You can pause and resume the recorder, preview your recording, and restart if needed, or click the Done button if you're finished recording. After you click Done, a new window will appear where you can choose to save the recording to a video file, upload to screencast-o-matic.com, or YouTube.
I'm going to pause that for a second and just mention I most often save mine to a video file, so I save it just to my computer, and then once it's saved, it takes a little while, so you can't just, try and save it and then have it immediately available. It will need to buffer and set up and get ready. Once it's saved to my own computer, then I go ahead and open up my Google Drive and I load the video as a file into there, and from there I can share a link so that only people with the link can view it. They don't have to necessarily have a Greenbrier public school login or even a Google login, but it does let me control the privacy settings, I feel like, a little bit better. I have uploaded to YouTube as well and just made it a private video. And I've even logged into Screencast-O-Matic and saved it there in a pinch. But the easiest for me has been to save it straight to my desktop or even a flash drive and then load it into my Google Drive. It just seems to have given me the best results.
If you upgrade to the Pro recorder, you get a lot more uploading options, which you can see by clicking this icon. The Pro recorder also adds editing tools to cut, zoom, blur, add overlays, and much more. That's it for this quick intro. For more tutorials, click on the tutorials link at the top of the page at screencast-o-matic.com.
So that pretty much leaves it, for in 8 minutes or less, how to do a screencast. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.